Hello family, welcome back to the channel, home of the ROC community and home of the Patreon that offers the most value out there. If you're interested in the Patreon, okay, the links will be in the description and in the comments, okay. I have 8 years of crypto investing experience, and a lot of individuals out here, okay, they have less than that, okay. So if you want to pick my brain, you want to be self-educated, or you want to become educated the correct way on crypto, as well as you getting like the buy and sell trade alerts, because look, most Patreons out here have that, but we're doing more than that. We're getting you educated so you be ready out here, okay. Those links will be in the description and in the comments. And if you're interested in getting shirts like the self-educated shirt, okay, they come in long sleeve and short sleeve, as well as the hoodies. Those links will be in the description and in the comments also. So look, when it comes to Saitama, okay, we know that Saitama, the Saitama development team, okay, is aiming to do things the unconventional way. And when you get projects that aim to do things the unconventional way, okay, what the average investor is used to seeing, the cliche way that they're used to seeing cryptocurrencies go about things or about the project, okay, it becomes like foreign language to a lot of these regular investors out here. It becomes like a foreign language out here. And the thing is this, they're not used to seeing a lot of these projects do things unconventional. What do I mean when I say unconventional? Now, when we look at Saitama, Saitama wants to have the decentralized thing going. They want to have the centralized situation going. They want to have, you know, their own blockchain going. Okay, they have, of course, the SAITAMASK Pro. They have that going, but we also know what they did with the first SAITAMASK. Okay, now one of the reasons why, you know, the first SAITAMASK did not really take off the way they wanted it to, is because it was an unconventional project. Things that they wanted built within that project, okay, was not copy and paste. All right, and that's the issue that I have with a lot of these projects out here. Now, some of these projects do have swaps and all of that stuff coming out, and they have these other platforms. But when you look at the majority of those platforms, they're mostly copy and paste. Now, Saitama, the dev team, they wanted to do away with that. Okay, and the thing is this: another thing that another issue that a lot of the investors have with a lot of these copy and paste projects is that they're forever getting either scammed, okay, and you're having bots attack. So a lot of individuals, right, they may look at their old SAITAMASK and say, well, you know, we still have to move to SAITAMASK Pro because, you know, the SAITAMASK 1, okay, it did not take off like that. When you really think about it, think about this. The development team had already accomplished a milestone with SAITAMASK, with the first SAITAMASK. What was the milestone? The milestone was security. Okay, they're one of the first development teams. Okay, and I'm pretty sure they probably had this done with that 20 million, or, you know, whatever they poured out. Okay, they were one of the first development teams who were able to get rid of front run bots. Okay, and they were able to get rid of the scammers. Okay, now a lot of the other stuff that happened, now when SAITAMASK did first launch, they had issues. Okay, and then that's why they had the delays, because they wanted to shut it down. Okay, and they wanted to fix things. Okay, and when they had those delays and fix things, like I said, those delays were like a stepping stone. I did not look at those delays, okay, as like negativity. I looked at them as like a stepping stone, because without those delays, they would not have been able to see where they needed to correct things, which also led to them having one of the best secured platforms out there, and one of the most secure swaps. When you think about it, SAITAMASK, the first SAITAMASK, may not have taken off the way we wanted it to, but at the end of the day, they're still one of the most, SAITAMASK is still one of the most secure platforms out there. I mean, that's crazy when you think about it. It is still one of the most secured, unfinished platforms out there. How can you be unfinished and still be secure? That's insane. Now, when we look at PancakeSwap and when we look at Uniswap, Uniswap and PancakeSwap are like two of the top swaps out there. And look, I've been investing for 8 years. Okay, I've been investing since before the meme space took off, since before Doge came out. Doge came out 7 years ago. I've been investing in crypto for 8 years. I've been investing in crypto before the meme era. I've seen Pancake Swap come out. I've seen Uniswap come out. I've seen them born. I've seen the umbilical cords cut. I've been doing this. Okay? And the thing is this, from day one, both of those swaps have never been able to conquer getting rid of front run bots and getting rid of hackers. I mean, individuals are investing on these swaps or swapping on these swaps all day, every day, and still getting wrecked. Okay? So my whole thing is this. If both of those swaps have not been able to accomplish what Saitama has accomplished, okay, then, and I'm talking about with an incomplete project in SAITAMASK, why can't we give Saitama their props? None of the critics want to give Saitama their props. But Saitama has created a cornerstone in security for swaps, at least for their swap. And see, the thing is this, I know that I say SAITAMASK is incomplete, but the good thing is this, they have that security. The development team had that security down pat. So now we have SAITAMASK Pro coming out. So what do we do now? We bring that security over to SAITAMASK Pro. So SAITAMASK Pro is already going to launch with the top security out there. They have the #1 defense out there. Okay, and I know I use these football terms. I'm a football guy. They have the #1 defense out there. All right, SAITAMASK was not a fail. The first SAITAMASK was not a fail. SAITAMASK was a stepping stone. Okay, SAITAMASK was a stepping stone. And what did we get out of that stepping stone? Those stepping stones, security. There was a stepping stone towards building security. We thought it could go further. Actually, it didn't, because I believe that they had maxed themselves out with what they can do, and they noticed that as they built SAITAMASK, that they were going to need a bigger development team. They also probably more than likely noticed that the team or individuals they had working on the app, okay, it was only but so high that those individuals could have taken them, and they felt that they had needed a change. Okay, which is why we've seen the change. Like I said in one of my other videos, you either go big or go home. Like, seriously. All right? So, you know, that's my thing. That's what I like about this project. They're doing things unconventional, and this is just the beginning. All right? This is just the beginning. Like I said, you know, Saitama, the development team, right, they did all of this with 20 million bucks in their pockets, okay, that went out to building things such as the security and building within SAITAMASK itself, and no marketing wallet. We have to give them their props. Give them their props. That right there is what I call real hustlers right there. They're the real hustlers right there. Okay, so like I said, imagine what they're going to do when they get a marketing wallet, and their tokenomics is already some of the best tokenomics out there. Like I said, they're winning all across the board, 5% total. Okay, 1% all the way across the board, which means when the revenue that comes in, they're still going to have revenue to play with. All right, they're going to still have revenue to play with. So imagine the damage that they're going to do, okay, with the marketing wallet. And when I say in the Twitter post, I said imagine the damage they're going to do with the cliche tools. Cliche tools includes marketing wallet, because everybody is using marketing wallets. Okay, and that's what I want to know also. You know, why can't individuals with a lot of these developers with these projects, why can't they do more with less? Okay, so I believe that Saitama is set up for success. Okay, I believe that they've maxed themselves out. Okay, in the unconventional side, and the unconventional side was them using or building Saitama. Okay, without a marketing wallet. I think they've maxed themselves out, and it's time to move on to the next level. Okay, so we know that Saitama is doing a lot of the unconventional stuff. All right, and I wanted to point this out. Okay, and let everybody know that Hey, you got the critics out there talking about the red flags and all that, but hey, look, they got a lot done out of it, including the #1 defense, which is now being moved over to SAITAMASK Pro. So we're already starting off on a good foot. So I can't wait till I can't wait for the migration. Okay, I wanted to make this video for you all, and remember, every now is history tomorrow. Okay, because everybody talks like, you know, any negativity going on in the now is the end all be all, but every now is history tomorrow. You either have patience in this crypto investing space or you lose in the end. And remember, we want to self-educate so we do not be the losers in the end. Okay, we know what we are supposed to know. Okay, so I wanted to make this video, and I will catch you all on the up and up. Howdy.